Hi, I'm Ayesha Azad. I am the councillor for Woking South West. Welcome to my live stream. Really pleased that you're able to join me. Um, so I'm the councillor for Woking South West, which includes Hook Heath, it includes Brookwood, it also includes St John's, and it includes Hermitage. I'm doing these last live streams just so that it gives me an opportunity to update you on what is going on within your area, and also if there's any questions or any queries or any issues that you want me to look at or you want addressed, then please, do join me. You can write to me, let me know what those issues are, or even join me on this live stream and perhaps we can have a discussion on them. So my details in terms of Facebook and Instagram are there. My email details are also on there. So it'd be lovely to have a few residents join me on this, and we can discuss some important issues for the area. So just to give you a update on what's going on within the division. Firstly, some really good news, something that I know lots of people, sorry, you might hear my dog barking, so just excuse that for a second. So just to start off with some excellent news, which is resurfacing on St John's Hill Road. This is an issue that many residents have written to me about. It's something that I have raised with Surrey County Council over the last few months, if not years. The condition of St John's Hill Road is just really poor. We had some of it done up to Holly Close about a year and a half ago, and I've been pushing Surrey County Council to get the remainder of the road done right to the bottom of the roundabout and just near where Ketch Fish and Chip Shop is. So that will be done on Monday, on the 3rd of June. That's when it's scheduled to start. So really pleased with that. Obviously, it should be done, but it is weather dependent. So for whatever reason, if it's not going to happen, then highways will let me know, and of course I will update you. But I have been advised that it will be done. It will be starting on the 3rd of June. So great to finally get that. And just really thank you for all of your patience, because I know so many of you, especially those that live on the road, but we all use that road. But thank you for your patience, because I know it's in a terrible condition, but it's being done. And then the other I guess big issue that is a Hermitage Road. So that's the pedestrian crossing on Hermitage Road. That was something that I have been working on, well, ever since I got elected at Surrey County Council. And I'm really pleased that the zebra crossing, the Pelican crossing, is now complete. It is functional. The lights are working. Residents will be able to use that. That is something. It's a big project for Surrey County Council, which is the reason that it's taken a long time. But so many residents over the course of my time of being a councillor wrote to me about that. It's a busy road, and you have children using it, you have cyclists using it, and that crossing was becoming very dangerous. So I'm pleased to have delivered that that particular project, and I'm really happy that residents are now using it. As I said, there is a long history with that project, and I have just a short video just explaining some of the history of the zebra crossing on the Hermitage Road. So hopefully that will play in a minute. So give us a few seconds. Hopefully, there we go. So this was actually a resident from Hermitage whose children were using this area for cycling, and they got in touch and said that it was really dangerous. Hermitage Road, especially in the mornings, was really busy, and they were wondering if we could get if the Surrey County Council could get something done. And that was my first email from a resident, and that's where it started. So after that, it was actually quite a long process. I got the Surrey Highways officers to come down, do an assessment. We had a speed survey done. This was 2018. So I got elected to Surrey County Council in 2017. and I was involved in this project from about 2018. So it was quite a long process. The issue really was just to try and get some funding, because it was quite an integrated process to do that. And once we had the funding allocated, then after that it became much simpler. Yeah, I think when they did the assessment, it required the redoing of the road surface, and for the footpath to actually match up with where the zebra crossing is going to be. The zebra crossing is currently. So all of those projects together changed slightly from what the initial project was. It's the Oak Tree School and the Hermitage School, and of course older children coming from Brookwood that are cycling to Winston Churchill School. Again, you know, if there's any issues related to highways or any other issues that residents have, then of course just drop me a line, send me an email. So the process always starts with the highways team. It starts with an assessment from the highways officers to come and have a look at what the issue is, and then how best to mitigate that issue in terms of solving it. So it requires lots of assessments, input from highways, and that's the initial part of the project, and then of course funding, where the funding is going to come from and how long that process is going to take. I am. I'm very happy with how the project is looking. It's obviously taken longer than I had hoped, but in the end, I'm very pleased with how the project looks, and I hope residents are pleased with it as well. Great. So that project, as I said, took a while to deliver. So I'm now looking to deliver another project, which is referred to within Surrey County Council as an ITS project, which is integrated transport scheme. And the Hermitage Crossing was also an integrated transport scheme. And my next big ITS project is going to be on speed reduction within St John's Village, where I think lots of residents are concerned about speeding within the village, as well as on St John's Road and St John's Hill Road. Lots of children use the village, and it just needs to be slightly more pedestrianized. You know, we need a reduction in speed to perhaps 20 miles per hour, and just some signs there saying that, you know, to slow down. You've got children crossing, you've got the elderly crossing, you've got the coffee shop, Beam Coffee Shop, just there. You've got people sitting just outside there. So it is, you know, especially within the village, it is an area that's got people crisscrossing very, very often. So, and lots of residents have referred to some cars, not very many, but, you know, some drivers speeding along there at quite a pace. So I asked our county council to have a look at that, and they have devised an integrated transport scheme. Now, funding for this particular scheme is going to be slightly different to how it was within the Hermitage scheme. This is a scheme that all of the councillors, so we've got 7 councillors within Woking, are asked to put forward an ITS scheme. My ITS scheme for this year, this current year, will be for a reduction, a pedestrianisation of the village, and a reduction in the speed of the village. But other county councillors will also be putting forward schemes within their areas. And it is then almost a process of a bidding process as to where the county's money is best to be used. Where is it going to get the most benefit? And it has a technical evaluation done, and whichever scheme put forward comes across with the highest technical scoring is the scheme that goes forward. So I am competing with other county councillors as well in terms of the schemes that they've put forward for their area. But fingers crossed, this is a good scheme. Lots of residents over the course that I have been a councillor have spoken to me about this scheme. So I know this is something that residents do care about deeply. We all use the village quite a lot, and we want to be able to use it and cross the road safely, especially for children going up to Winston Churchill School. So this, I will of course keep you posted whether this ITS scheme is successful. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing what the result is with this scheme. Just wanted to keep you and yeah, when I actually put forward when I advised about the scheme, lots of residents wrote to me about it. So thank you for all of your comments. Some people were very much in favour of it. Others were concerned about whether we really needed a reduction in speed. Whatever happens, there will be a speed survey done for the village. There'll be a speed survey done for St John's Hill Road. There'll be a speed survey done for St John's Road. And all of that will be evaluated as to whether there is a need for a speed reduction in all the different roads. So it's a long process, but I will certainly keep you posted on how we get along. And so then I'm going to talk about, there is so residents have also written to me about speeding. As you've probably noticed, speeding comes in my inbox quite a lot. Residents rightly care about it. And a road that a few residents have mentioned to me is Hollybank Road on Hook Heath. We've had resurfacing work done on that over the last month or so. And even prior to that, residents were saying that speeding is quite a concern on that road. We have got actually vehicle activated signs on Hollybank Road. We've got them in St John's Hill Road, and we've got them also on Triggs Lane. I had two placed there, but there isn't one on Hollybank Road. So I think I will actually get Surrey County Council officers to have a look at Hollybank Road and see if we can have a vehicle activated sign, just really advising residents, just drivers basically. It's not really residents, because those of us that live there know what the speed limit is, and we all drive carefully. But if you've got people using that road that don't use it on a regular basis, they just come speeding along at 40 miles, 42, whatever it might be. So I think just a reminder, 30-mile vehicle activated sign would probably be a good starting point in getting that for Hollybank Road. So thank you for residents for raising that. That is something that I will speak to highways officers and get that installed. So that is what's happening on the roads. It's a quick kind of roundup of areas. My actually post bag tends to be busiest in terms of speeding, parking, potholes, or all of those things, which of course, you as residents can directly also notify Surrey County Council through their website. You don't have to go through me, but if you want a chase up, you're not getting a response, then I'm happy to do it, or you can write to me directly, email me directly, and I can pick that up. It's always good to know what residents' priorities are. So that's where we are with highways update. And then something else that I recently did was, so Surrey County Council put together almost an information kind of event for anybody that might want to stand as a county councillor, a Surrey County councillor. So if you are interested in standing as a councillor, if there's an issue that you care about, so that was an opportunity. It was held at Woking Library. We had actually a good stream of people coming through, interested, asking questions about what the process is, and talking about what their concerns might be, what they might like to raise. So it was nice to attend that event and just have a chat with people. But if it is something that you're interested in, I did actually go down to St John's Village. It was a lovely day, a lovely afternoon, and recorded a short video. So yeah, I think let's play that. Hopefully that will play, and you can have a listen about what it's like to be a Surrey County councillor. Last week I was at Woking Library in the town centre. There was something put together by Surrey County Council, encouraging people who might be interested in standing for Surrey County Council as a councillor. We have county elections next year, so if there is something within your community, something within your area that you really care about, that you want to improve, then this is your chance to stand for election. So Surrey County Council is responsible for a whole host of services that we all rely on: adult social care, highways, and of course schools and education. Also bus routes, bus services, all of the things that we rely on, Surrey County Council is responsible for. So if that is something that you really care about, then do consider standing for election. Elections happen every 4 years for county. So each Surrey County councillor represents an area which is called a division, usually the area where they live. So I represent Woking South West, which includes Hookheath, it includes St John's, and it includes Hermitage as well as Brookwood. I found the role hugely satisfying, because you can really make a difference to issues that you care about, and help residents solving some of the issues that they're encountering, whether it's a pothole, a parking issue, or getting your child into your preferred school. That's something that I've been involved in for many residents. So it's a hugely satisfying role. You have full council meetings. They're usually every 3 months or so, which you attend, where you discuss policy. So full council meetings and your committee meetings are over at Surrey County Council's headquarters, which are in Reigate, but there's lots of meetings also online. So you have that opportunity to attend those non-formal meetings, which are non-statutory meetings. You can do online. Strategy meetings you have to actually attend in person. So if this is something that you're interested in, then please do get in touch with Surrey County Council Democratic Services. So I hope you found that useful. And now just really said, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but there is going to be a general election on the 4th of July. Just to say, whichever way you vote, please do vote. I'm one of those people that finds elections very exciting. I see it as democracy in action. It's your chance to have your say. So yeah, please, just do go out and vote, because we don't get this chance too often. So every 4 or 5 years. So yeah, you use your vote well. And just again, thank you very much for joining me. Do please join me again. Do follow me on Facebook, on Instagram. Write to me about any issues that you might have. The next live stream will be on the 8th of June in the morning. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you again. Bye.